Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today on Alex Builds, we're bringing a new part work to the channel. So yeah, the Ford GT40, we have now got that here. We have got pack one here to have a look. If you want to pick this up for yourself, I'll put a link down below in the description. You can get this from Deagostini or Modelspace. And yeah, you can get it over a 12 or 24-month subscription. The parts do look excellent. I can't wait to get them out of the packaging. But before we do, let's take a quick history around the Ford GT40. In 1963, Ford wanted to enter the world of motorsport and was in negotiations to buy the then up for sale Ferrari, until Ferrari pulled out of the deal at the very last minute. Furious, Henry Ford wanted revenge on Ferrari and to beat them in European motorsport, so Ford started designs on a car capable of beating Ferrari, the Ford GT40. Ford would enter the Le Mans 24-hour endurance races in 1964 and 65, but had multiple aerodynamic and gearbox failures. The company then turned to Carroll Shelby, best known for his involvement in the AC Cobra and Mustang cars, to help design a car capable of beating Ferrari's dominance. In 1966, Ford would finally win the Le Mans with only 3 cars finishing the race and crossing the line together. All 3 cars were the Ford GT40 and would go on to be one of the most iconic cars in motorsport history. So there you go, that's a nice little bit of history there about the car. So let's get stage 1 of pack 1 open and ready to build. Okay, so stage 1 of pack 1, it doesn't actually want us to do anything. It wants us to store the parts away for a future issue, but we're going to crack it open and take a look. So here we are here, and we've got it all open, and as you can see, this part is the main standout piece of pack 1. So yeah, look at the detail, the paintwork, the finish on the paint is absolutely quality. No bubbles, no blemishes. It is really, really nice. I've changed the mat today, so it's you can see it better because it is actually the same color as the mat. So yeah, the paintwork on here on the edges is really, really nice. As you can see around there, it does show off. It's perfect. I did think it was a decal before I took it out, but it's not. It's actually painted on there, but it is really, really well done. We also get the light housings to go on the back and the inner light reflectors for that. So basically we can have a quick look and see where these are going to go. This is going to go on here and connect onto there by 2 screws at some stage, and then when we flip it over, that's where our light's going to be, just in there, with these parts going in there to meet up with it, and there's going to be a little glass bit over there, but we're not going to be doing that in this issue. So we're going to store these parts away and we're going to move on to stage 2. So we've got all of the parts for stage 2 on the table here, and they are looking really, really good. The paintwork is excellent on these. These are like a goldy silver colour. I don't know if you can make that out on there, and they are numbered. On the bottom edge here, we've got a number 2 on one, and we've got a number 1 on the others. And then we've got these pieces here, which we're going to be screwing into there later, and they look really, really nice. And also we've got other little details that we're going to be putting on. We get 1 pack of screws with this so far. We get FP01 screws, and we also get this long fuel hose that we're going to be attaching on later. Okay, so these are the parts we start off with, and they are absolutely tiny. Believe it or not, this part here, I'll try and get it to pick up. This part here has a hole either side. One is just off to the left on the right hand side. That's the side we're going to use for reference. We also get 2 parts that are very similar, and they've got little pins right at the top. All we're going to do is we're going to push these in here, one each side. Let's push the first one in. We want it to go that facing that way, and we're just going to push that into there. Gently does it, we don't want to break it, just like that. That's the first one on, and I'm going to do exactly the same with the second side. Locating the pin over the hole and squeezing it through, just like that. I do appreciate this might be a bit hard to pick up on camera, but there we go. Okay, so next up we're going to be bringing in this part here, and as you can see on here we've got 2 holes on the inside. That's where we're going to be putting this piece here. So with the detail that we've had with the reference point that we wanted on this side, we're going to keep that on the inside. I'm going to put that just in there. I'm going to feed these 2 pins that are on here into the holes on the inside and push it down just like that. Try not to break the part until we've got something that looks a little like that and looking very, very nice. Okay, so these are all the parts that we've got for the next stage, and as you can see on the top here we have got a number 1 here, a number 1 here, a number 2 here, and also a number 2 here. These corresponds with the numbers on the bottom of here. So we're going to make these face, they've got little pins on them. We're going to make this little pin face the side with the 2 holes in there. So we're going to put the first one in, we're going to drop that just on top of there. We're going to get one of these with a little key notch on it. It's got a little key notch just there. That's going to fit inside the little key notch just inside there. So we're going to put that into there. We're going to turn it over, and our screw is going to go just in this hole here. So we'll grab ourselves one of these screws and we're going to stick it in and secure that into place. Just like that. Doesn't take a lot of screwing. And we'll put our second one in with our second screw. Just like that. So next we want to take one of our ones with the number 2s and we're going to put that at the bottom. Add another one of these, lining up the key notch again, taking a screw, and doing exactly the same with this one. So basically we're going to be doing this for all of them. So we're nearly halfway there. And we can screw that one in as well. Just like that. So that's just got one side with number 1, one side with number 2. So let's get another one. This is a number 1, so we're going to put that in, lowering that down on top of there, and on top of there. Let's get some more screws. I must say I'm really impressed with the look of these parts. They do look really nicely painted and the nice detail in there. They are looking really, really nice. I can't wait to get pack 2 of this and get on with this because it looks really, really nice. So that's that one in, and now all we have to do is the final one. Drop that one in there. Let's get our notch on there. Secure it in from the back, and then one last time. Just in here. Just like that, and that's what you should have after doing all of those steps and screwing all of those into place. So next we want to bring in this hose pipe here, and what this is the fuel pipe that's going to fill all of these injectors. So what we're going to do is we've got a little ring just on the side here, and we're going to feed this through the ring on this side till it comes all the way out, and we want to go about halfway with this, and it's going to go down the middle. Now we may need a pair of tweezers for this. I do have some handy right now. What we're going to be doing is we've got these little tiny holes on this pipe just here, and we're going to be locating them onto these pins that we've got on the side. That's the first one on. Let's get the rest of them on. Oh. This can be quite fiddly. Just take your time because they are small parts. So let's get this side in now. This side may be the more tricky of the 2 sides to do, he says, and then he does it first time. Alright, now the last one to get on, and we can stick this on there. Just like that. That's what you should have after that step. Now all we've got to do is we're going to take this, I'm going to feed it through this hole on the inside and pull it through. So we've got that coming through there, just like that. And I'm going to do exactly the same with this pipe. That's going to feed straight out the exact same hole. I can pull that through, just like that. Now we can turn this over, and we've got this cut out at the top here, and we're going to bring in this part here that's got the exact same cut out on the top. And all we're going to do, we're going to lay this on, locating, these are our points that we're going to locate onto these two lugs here. So we can push them on and push them together. We're going to need 2 more screws, one in this hole, one in this hole. And that will leave us with just the 1 screw left over, which is spare. So we can screw this in, and this side as well. Just like that. So all that's left to do is bring in this little black piece here. All this is going to do is clip on to the top of these cylinder heads. So all we're going to do is feed that down the middle, lining it up so it's covering all of them just like that. And then we're going to be pushing this down so it clips into place, if we can get it located in. So it looks something a little like that. Looking very nice indeed. So that is it, guys. That is the pack 1 of the Ford GT40 all done and dusted, and I'm very, very impressed. It was a really nice therapeutic build to start off with. This part here went together really, really well. The parts are really, really well sculpted. They fit together really nicely. The only difficult part was putting this hose on, and that you needed tweezers for that. So if you haven't got tweezers, you might find that a little bit difficult, but other than that, it went together really, really well. But the main part of this that shows you what the build's going to be like is this part here. The finish on this is really, really nice. And yeah, if this is what the full paintwork is going to be like on the full car, then it's going to look absolutely great when it's finished. So remember, you can pick this up from Modelspace or Deagostini. You can just head on over there. I have put the links in the description below. So if you enjoyed this video, please join me for pack 2, which will be coming up very, very soon. Hit that subscribe button and the like button, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all next time. See you later.